Well, to health news now, local monoclonal antibody treatment clinics are now offering a different medication to help COVID patients. 41 NBC's Ariel Schiller explains what medication the clinics are offering and who is eligible for the treatments.
Atrium Health Navicent and Houston Healthcare have offered monoclonal antibodies to help COVID patients since last summer. The medication they offer is now changing, though, because the FDA pulled the emergency use authorization for Regeneron, saying it was less effective against fighting the Omicron variant. Sheldon Maddox, Director of Post-Surgical Rehab and Educational Services at Houston Medical Center, says they now offer a new medication called sotrovimab, but they're only getting limited quantities of it from the government.
We have changed our criteria, had to make it very strict. So now you have to be 60 years of age, have 3 pre-existing health conditions in order to get that medication.
According to Dr. Sandy Duke, Chief Clinical Officer for Atrium Health Navicent, their clinic locations now offer sotrovimab too.
It's going to be individuals who are at the greatest risk that we identify prospectively and say, okay, you need to come in and get monoclonal antibodies to avoid having some kind of bad outcome.
Maddox says they're trying to reach the most vulnerable population. Even with the amount of COVID patients at Houston Medical Center decreasing, he still recommends people who meet the criteria get the treatment.
We are seeing great results with it, and the last thing we want you to do is end up in the ICU on a ventilator or the worst case scenario, death.
He also says they're seeing a mix of vaccinated and unvaccinated patients get treatment, while Dr. Duke says the patients they're treating are mostly unvaccinated. Also, Dr. Duke believes we're on the back end of this surge, but says we shouldn't let our guards down just yet.
Now's the time to get your vaccine, continue to get your booster, and to continue the COVID-safe behaviors so that we can hopefully get this behind us.
Ariel Schiller, 41 NBC News.
Now, Houston Healthcare's monoclonal antibody clinic is at the Houston Healthcare Pavilion. Atrium Health Navicent also offers the treatment at the Children's Hospital, the MACON Urgent Care Center, and its Baldwin and Monroe County locations.